Merhaba arkadaşlar, hoş geldiniz. Karşımızda bu kez Assassin's Creed serisinden Amerika'da geçen olan, yani Amerika'da geçen hikayesi Amerika'da geçen Assassin's Creed 3 var. Bu Assassin's Creed serilerine başlamak istiyordum ne zamandan beri. Şimdi bu şekilde bir adım atalım dedik. Hemen başlayalım oyunumuza. Oyunu daha önceden birkaç kez oynadım. Yani birkaç kez derken bir tanesinde zannedersem oyun bitirdim. Diğerlerinde hep yarım bıraktım. Şimdi en baştan tekrardan oynayacağız. Tek oyuncu. Yeni oyun. İsmi değiştirelim mi, kalsın mı? Desmond. Desmond olarak kalsın, tamam.
Used to be when people talked about the end of the world, we locked them up or laughed them off. Sometimes both. But we never took them seriously. Maybe we should have. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Better to start at the beginning, with the abduction of Desmond Miles, my son. This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny. It nearly cost him his life. He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them.
Bu arada bir yandan da yemek yiyorum.
The apple. One of several artifacts we call pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found.
Hem de bu arada elmanın
Most are held by a single
ne olduğunu
group,
anlatıyor.
the same group that now
Sinematiğe
had
geçelim.
Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars, as the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years. Even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus. A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils, went the truth.
Aslında
We're trying to fix that.
bu Haşhaşin serisi, yani ilk çıktığı yer Altair olarak gösterdiler. Doğrudur, Altair. Hani hikayeye uygun şey yapıldı yani. Hani Hasan Sabbah var. Bilirsiniz, duymuşsunuzdur belki. Hikayenin aslı oradan gelme, yani oyunun aslı oradan gelme. Ama gittikçe gene yavaş yavaş İstanbul, Avrupa, Amerika, yakında herhalde uzaya çıkar.
Soon we'll know that ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be when it does. They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end. Here.
Geldik.
Let's go.
Görünüşe baksana. Aynı dedeleri gibi. Kollara bak. Semt yürüyüşü. Selamünaleyküm. Aleykümselam. Elma bunda.
In another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
Tam da diyecektim ne kadar karanlık. Vay be, elmaya bak, her işe yarıyor.
I think we're here.
Sanırım buradan. Oo. Mekanlar falan çok iyi ya. Yine bir şey buldu yerde. Ne oluyor oğlum?
You must find the key.
Son?
Hı.
Sir.
Oğlum mu?
Here we go again.
Desmond?
Do you hear us?
Yeah. What
Burada
happened?
ilk çıktığımda şöyle koşardım ya.
You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay.
You weren't in any
Anlamsızca
danger.
böyle koşardım.
Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right. Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
Okay, Desmond. While you were, visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
Tamam.
What do you need me to do?
Test
Very
edelim.
simple. Walk to the marker over there. Okay, Desmond. Let's practice climbing on these objects. Free run your way through this little obstacle course. That's a constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate. All right, Desmond. Follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars. All you have to do here is jump the gap.
Ne yaptım lan ben? Hayda. Hı. Kuş gibi uçuyor ya.
Synchronization levels look good now. We should be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
Sir, everything all right, sir?
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied.
Vay be.
That's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I return
Şu an
you once you're done?
Front of the opera house.
gençliği geçecek
Don't
sayılır.
expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
O dünyaya. Eski dünyaya.
Invitation, please. Shall I take your coat, sir?
Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to kindly find your seats.
Wonderful recipe, although absolutely impossible out of season in this Those indications should suit the party.
Kraliyet tiyatrosuymuş
Good
vay.
evening, sir. way, please.
Ay saygılara bak. Aha bak yer gösteriyor bana. Göremiyor musun?
My apologies.
Evening, Haytham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then. Do you see him?
And the statesman, because he's so great, thinks his trade as honest as mine.
Evet orada biri var.
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. You'll need to find another way up.
He acts in a double capacity, both against growth
I already
and
have.
for. For 'tis but fitting that we should protect and encourage seats, since we live by 'em.
Sir, Black Mall at set word of trial comes on in the afternoon, and she hopes you will order matters.
Tamam işte daha dün bir yer bulduk ya orası güzel.
The wench is very active and industrious. You may satisfy
Şöyle şuradan gideceğim. Kıyım kıyım gideceğim.
So sorry. My apologies.
Otur otur yerine.
the time before, I told him what would come to if he did not mend his hand. This is death without reprieve. I may mention a book. For Tom Gag, £40. Let Betty Sly know I'll save her from the transportation, or I can get more by her staying in.
Betty has brought more goods into our loft here than any five of the gang. And in truth, it is a pity to lose so good a customer.
If none of the gang take her on, she may, in the common
Aa,
course of business, leave her
bak buraları bilmiyorum ha.
I love to let women escape. A good sportsman always lets the end partridges fly, because the breed of the game depends on it.
No, götür. Tiyatro izlemeye mi geldin, şeye mi geldin?
There's nothing to be got by the death of women, except our wives.
Without dispute, she is a fine woman. 'Twas to her I was obliged for my education. And to say a bold word, she hath trained up more young fellows to the business than the gaming table.
Truly, Filch, thy observation is right. We and the surgeons are more beholden to women than all the professions besides.
Sir, Black Mall at set word of trial comes on in the afternoon. Tis woman that seduces all mankind. Like her we first were taught our evening arts. A very nice good cheeks when most cheeks boys. She tricks us.
Bir bakalım ne varmış burada.
Tis woman that seduces all mankind. Like her we first were taught our evening arts. A very nice good cheeks when most cheeks boys. She tricks us of our money with our hearts. My night, we round for prey and practice every fraud to drive us back and make like your hard fight and our arms. So I forced my night, we round for
I've got a bit of stage fright. Ha!
Don't you carry your bloom in your cheek?
it's a love like law, our one fight and you in a
Bu da bir şey. Adam da Terminator gibi ya. Her yere tırmanıyor maymun maymun.
Haste and you, big boy. And let me friends know where I'm.
I know
I
she
love to
didn't
make them easy one way
so
or
I
another.
forgot it already.
when a gentleman is long kept in suspense and
Haytham. You should have come to me. We would have found another way. Yes. But then you would have known. it's worth. I'm sorry.
As am I.
Yapacak bir şey yok. Aha, çocuk gördü.
Come, please! Over there! That's the one! That man there! Seize him! A man was killed in the upper balcony. But I've done no wrong. I search him. Any weapons?
Niye yakaladılar ki onu?
I beg your pardon. Did you notice anyone suspicious? Please! There is no danger! Please! There is no danger! Order! We must have order! It happened right at that balcony. What are those men doing in there? I'm staying where it's safe. Move! Order! We must have order! Imbecile!
Direkt geldim sinsice arkadan soktum vallahi. Bak bak bak, herkes yakalıyorlar. Şüpheli gördükleri herkes yakalıyorlar. Kimseyi dışarı çıkarmıyorlar galiba.
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
Siz de böyle mesela atanızın, eski dedenizin veya atanızın artık neyinizi görebilseydiniz, onun yaşadıklarını yaşayabilseydiniz, yani böyle bir teknolojide olsaydınız ne yapardınız acaba?
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that to be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge, perhaps a weapon or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen,
How fair your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command, although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, you will want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We've booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn. Go forth, Hatham, and bring honor to us all.
Boston'a gidiyoruz.
share my tummy good.
Biraz temiz hava. Bir saniye arkadaşlar. Güzel şarkıydı ya. Kesmeseydiniz keşke.
Good morning, Doctor.
To you as well.
A question, if I may. Do you serve aboard the ship, or are you simply taking passage?
A bit of both, actually. I've been commissioned by the Royal Navy to study maritime illness. I'll be observing
Deniz
the
hastalıkları
crew
bak.
during the journey. We have found that sailors fare far better on the open seas than the rest of us. I hope to discover why that is.
Well, I hope you are successful in your endeavors.
As do I. Thank you for the kind words.
Bu neymiş?
Ah, a fellow Londoner. Good to see I'm not the only man of means aboard. Rupert Martin, pleased to meet you.
Haytham Kenway. Pleasure.
Seems we picked an excellent time to leave the city.
Oh?
You didn't hear about the murder at the Opera House?
No. What happened?
They're still trying to sort it all out. And I suspect they'll be at it for a good long while.
Any word on the motive?
They've ruled out robbery, so perhaps it was a business arrangement gone sour. Or something more personal, more lurid. Who knows? But I am glad to be away from it. The city grows more dangerous by the day.
Kardeş çok uzak olduğunu zannediyor. Onu öldüren kişi yanında. Nereden bilsin? Burada zar oynuyorlar. Şurada birisi daha var konuşabileceği.
Captain?
Mr. Kenway.
I just wanted to thank you again for taking me aboard, and apologize for any inconvenience it may have caused.
Inconvenience would be an understatement.
I'm sorry, I don't follow.
My ship was held in port for 2 days that we might accommodate you. I lost several contracts as a result.
I had no idea.
Of course not. You nobles are all the same.
Bak kaptan istediği gibi konuşabiliyor.
And then all will be well.
You sure about that?
Of course. Have I ever led you astray?
Nah. Though you don't sit right with the others.
Have faith, my friend. You'll see.
Well, well. Seems our esteemed guest has deigned to grace us with his presence. You might want to head back to your
Müziğe
quarters.
bak. Arkada çalan müzik tam denizci müziği.
So I thought. And yet here you are.
Fancy yourself a joker, eh? Let's see how funny you find
Neyi
this.
komik bulacak mıyım? Bakalım. Hadi bakalım.
Stay out of this.
Biraz dayak istiyorsun galiba. Hmm. Hadi bakalım sen gel bakayım.
Call this off. If the captain sees us.
hell with the captain. And to hell with you, Mills. Whose side you on anyway?
Başka da var mı? Vay.
Why is that? You think I'm afraid of you?
No. But you should be.
you yield?
Never!
Vay vay vay şey. Bak bak bak, çakala bak.
Like these odds.
What's the meaning of this? Captain, explain yourself at once, Mr. Kenway.
He's thought we were simply passing the time with a bit of sport, Captain.
How about you pass the time by doing your goddamn jobs instead? I wasn't aware I was paying you to loll about. A word, please, Mr. Kenway.
Oh, I nearly forgot. There's your knife back.
Öyle boş adam değiliz yani. Soyluyuz ama boş adam değiliz.
I don't care for you, Mr. Kenway. I've had nothing but trouble since you came aboard.
Your problems have nothing to do with me.
I beg your pardon?
You're a poor leader, ill-tempered and cruel, and it's clear your crew has no respect for you.
Look, I don't want to argue. In fact, I need a favor.
Nasıl bir yardım? Söyle bakalım.
I suspect some of the men intend to mutiny.
Vay vay vay. İsyan he? Gemide.
I cannot trust any of them. I am compelled to turn to you.
And why should I help you?
Because if they do intend to betray, I'm the only hope you have of reaching America alive. Well, what will it be?
If what you say is true, what other choice do I have?
Thank you.
But let me be clear. Should you ever dare to insult or threaten me again, I'll not hesitate but to cut off your head myself. Are we understood?
Oo.
Excellent.
Şimdi neredeymiş şu? İhanet eden neredeymiş? Bir bakalım şunlara. Bir kat daha aşağı var mı burada? ...28. gün.
Mr. Kenway.
Captain?
Whatever they're up to, I believe it's coming to a head.
I'd best get to work.
Şu işi halledelim yani.
He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned for such luxuries.
Beyler.
You looking for another fight? That it? Go away.
Hiç cevap vermedi bile. Şurada konuşabileceğim 2 kişi daha var. Döveyim mi lan yine? Burada.
Quite the basting you gave Graves and Quill.
Wasn't by choice.
Aye. Blockheads, the both of them.
Bu da biliyor arkadaşlarını.
Louis Mills. Pleased to meet you.
Ethan Kenway. So, should I be watching my back?
I think the boys learned their lesson. They're normally not so nasty. Honest, it's just the past few crossings have been a bit rough.
Oh?
Captain's trying to cut costs. Reduced rations, lower wages, more dangerous cargo. It's put the crew on edge.
Is there cause for concern, then?
Not if I can help it. But the captain needs to think about the way he treats his men.
Şu isyancıyla da bir konuşalım. Ondan sonra bakayım bunun derdi neymiş.
You there. I have some questions for you.
That's nice, but I ain't got time to gossip. Probably wouldn't have anything useful to share anyway.
Lan buraya kadar gelmişiz. Nasıl ayıracak bakayım.
Or the doctor. Everyone's always chatting them up.
Doctor, if you have a moment.
Have you taken in?
Oh, nothing like that. I was wondering if you'd heard any rumblings of trouble aboard.
What sort of trouble?
Unusual complaints or grievances? Men taking issue with the captain
You
or the
sound
passengers?
just like James. Like I told him, I've been much too busy with my research to notice anything not work-related.
And where might I find James?
The galley's your best bet. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Are you James?
Aye.
Ethan Kenway. Pleased to meet you.
I know who you are.
I was hoping you could answer some questions.
I figured as much, but not here. Follow me.
Beni kesin bir yere çekiyor.
Have you seen or heard anything out of the ordinary since we left port? Anything that gives cause for concern?
Some of the men have been gathering at night on the upper deck. I've only caught bits of their conversations, so I couldn't say for certain what they're up to. But I suspect it bodes ill.
Is it a mutiny they're planning?
All I know is they've little love for the captain. Mills has been trying to talk him down, but there's only so much one man can do.
Thank you for the information.
I only wish to see us reach the colonies alive.
İnşallah kral. Koloniye sağ salim varacağız.
Evening, sir.
How are things?
Calm and quiet, just the way I like it. What brings you topside?
Thought I'd wander a bit, stretch my legs, that's all.
Take care where you tread. The deck hides all manner of danger in the dark.
What was that?
Kim o?
Throwing cargo overboard. But why?
Bak çakal, isyan çıkaracak. Malzemeleri atıp gemide isyan çıkaracak.
Most curious.
Any news?
Each night it's the same. I scout one area, and they drop the painted barrels from another. I'm going to need to recruit an extra pair of eyes. Maybe James or Mills.
Why are they doing this?
Near as I can tell, the barrels serve as markers. They're leaving a trail. My fear is it's only a matter of time before whoever's following it.
Ship sighted aft! She's making ready to fire!
Ha, bak gördün mü?
Beat to quarters, men! Ready the... Brace! Everybody down!
Korsanlar mıdır yoksa?
A warning shot! Seems they don't mean to sink us, but board us instead! Man the cannons! Make ready to fight! I want you below decks!
Why? Let me help you secure the ship.
Do you know how to rig a sail? To load a cannon? To wage war at sea? I didn't think so. Now return to your cabin, or do I need to have you escorted? Secure the hatch!
Haytham.
Have you been topside? A ship's appeared and means to board us. It's strange. There's no sign of mutiny aboard. Doesn't make sense.
Ah, but it does.
What do you mean?
Did you think you could escape from London so easily after what you did at the opera? That we wouldn't notice? That we wouldn't follow?
Ah. So that's what this is about.
Surrender, and I will see that you are treated with honor.
Vay be.
If you wish to treat me with honor, give me a sword.
Are you sure this is how you want to play it?
Direkt geberttim be.
I told you to stay below decks.
I did as you asked. Only Mills was there waiting for me. He's the one that drew that ship here. There was no mutiny, only him.
What do they want?
Me.
Then they can have you.
Is that so?
They'll catch us anyway. There's nothing to be done.
I can think of something.
You wish us to sail into the storm?
It's our only chance.
I won't do it.
Then I will.
All right, all right.
İlla tehdit yani. İlla tehdit alınca yani değişecek kararı.
We need those ropes secured. I told you this was madness.
Calm yourself. I'll fix your sail for you.
Bir saniye arkadaşlar. Ayar. Kontrol. Öyle olmadı. Sağlamlaştıralım şuraları. Hı? Koptu bir tanesi. Hemen bağlayalım. Ne adam düşecek.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Aa, diğer gemi battı. Arkadan bizi kovalayan gemi battı. 72 gün. Vay vay vay. Kaç gün sürüyor lan? Millet burada can sıkıntısına kafayı yer ha.
Make ready for our arrival, men!
Arrival? I see no land, only this interminable fog.
The gulls tell us all we need to know. Climb into the crow's nest and you'll see.
Tırmanalım. Oğlum nereye gelecektik de nereye geldik ya? Hala aşağıyı gösteriyor. Şimdi yukarıyı gösteriyor. Bu nasıl bir şey ya? Oraya geleceğim sonra diğer yani yukarı çıkacakmışım. Böyle bir şey var mı? Vay vay vay geldik. Amerika kıtasına.
Master Kenway! Master Kenway!
Yes, may I help you?
Charles Lee, sir. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I've been asked to introduce you to the city, help you settle it. Oh, no need, sir. I've arranged for your bags to be delivered to the inn.
Are you by any chance John and Isabel?
Hemen karşılamacılar falan geldi.
One and the same.
Your commission is with Edward Braddock.
O ne itiyorsun lan?
Aye. But he's yet to reach America, and I figured I might, well, at least until he arrives. I thought.
Yes? Out with it.
Forgive me, sir. I had hoped that I might study under you. If I am to serve the order, I can imagine no better mentor than yourself.
Baksana nasıl saygı gösteriyorlar geçerken.
Impossible, sir. This way.
Hı? Kadın düşürdü şeyleri. Baba. Bak görüyorsun hep İngiliz bayrakları falan değil mi bunlar?
Boston's quite a lively city.
There's all manner of things to see and do. Once you've settled in, I suggest you take some time to walk the streets. Who knows what opportunities you might discover.
Hold a moment. I need to fetch a few things before we get to work.
I'll arrange for horses while you do that.
Şu an sadece burasını gösteriyor. Buldum bile.
Damn sprigs. This accursed city will be the death of me.
You seem troubled, friend.
That's because I am. Greatly so, in fact.
What's happened?
I was robbed. The old Balkan file. Though I've managed to restore what's mine, I fear it's ruined.
You mean the book?
This is no ordinary book. It's an almanac. The first I ever wrote. Benjamin Franklin. Pleased to meet you.
Benjamin Franklin.
Hatham Kenway. You must be new to Boston. Why do you say that? You're still possessed of virtue. To stop and help an old lout like myself. I don't mean to impose, but you seem a spry fellow. Should you happen to find my missing pages, I'll reward you.
Look, I'm not sure if I...
It's all right, all right. If you have the time, hurrah. If not, no harm done. The thing is useless in its current state anyway. But should you somehow manage to restore it, you'll find me inside that general store over there.
Well, that was interesting.
Father Patron asks all able-bodied men to give an hour of their labor.
Almanak toplayacağız.
As the schoolhouse is in need of much restoration.
Thank you.
Lieutenant Colonel Washington and Indian allies attack French forces. French commander.
Seninle oyun oynayacak zamanım yok. Şu kırmızılar asker miydi? Evet. Arkadaşlar bu bölümü burada bitirelim. Diğer bölümde görüşmek üzere. Kendinize iyi bakın. Hoşça kalın diyelim. Yayını bir kapatıp açacağım.